Hello, boys and girls. This is your main man, Michael Wayne, and this is the Spiteful Ones podcast. I'm here with my co-host. We have
Your girl Coco.
And I'm your boy, Spiteful J. Welcome to the show where we are at Season 2, Episode 2.
nigga. You a announcer for the Universal Circus?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Oh, shit.
This guy here, man. Shout out to Jay, man. Jay, he comes together to make this thing work. So yeah, shout out to Jay. Let's get right into it, man. R.I.P. to Mr. Kobe Bryant, aka Bean, man. He tragically lost his life from a helicopter plane crash. Him and his daughter and like 6 other people died in that died in that plane crash, man.
Helicopter.
I said helicopter first.
We say helicopter plane.
Well, a helicopter is a form of plane, Jay.
It's a flying device, yes.
Aircraft.
Fuck it. Anyways, they lost their life, and we just want to send our condolences out to his wife and his fans across the world, and just say, man, R.I.P. man, you did a lot. Short time he's here. He's only 41.
Right.
That's spooky.
It is. It is. We're right there. We knocking at 40.
Yeah.
I'm running away from the door, but I don't.
Oh, no, you can't run. Ain't no
You
running.
can't run.
Ain't no running.
You're not going to be able to tell, though.
No.
Not me, because I'm trying to stay in shape and all that. But rest in peace. It was a tragic, devastating event. Like, it was more than just Kobe. It was, coaches, his wife, his kid. It was whole families that were involved, other than, the Bryants. So, pay your respects, and all the shenanigans that's going on social media, man, please cut it out, because we got enough to deal with already, and just to deal with trolls on top of that, it's very unnecessary.
Nah, man, I want this smoke. I want all the smoke.
I've been blocking and deleting people.
I mean, but you can't fix stupid.
I mean,
you can.
I can't fix stupid, but I'm gonna make you realize that you're a dumbass at the end of the day. You're gonna block me because.
But how stupid works is they compile the stupidity.
But the thing is though, they can compile the stupidity, but the stupidity doesn't stand up to facts. You present facts to stupidity to make them look even more stupid than what the fuck they are. Peons is what the fuck I call them.
Yeah, but when you do that and when you prove them wrong, they just gonna still hold up.
That's fine, but
the guard.
But when I know they blocked me, that's how I know I made them realize they fucked up. You come across my timeline with that bullshit, I'm gonna make you realize where you fucked up. I don't just come and attack you. Hey, well, do you know all the facts? Well, he was a rapist. I'm like, well, he never went to court, and he settled in the civil trial. I mean, she, the alleged accuser of the rape, she had multiple semen in her underwear, and also she bragged to her friends that she had sex with Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know a rape victim out there who goes and brags, "Hey, I've been raped."
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of spooky. So I correct them with that. Well, what about our servicemen that died? Relax.
Where does that even come from?
Relax. I'm like, you would not use soldiers that fallen in your agenda. And with the agenda you're trying to push with this, because what you trying to say that Kobe wouldn't give a damn about me if I died. Okay, with that same logic, those servicemen wouldn't give a fuck about you that you died.
Exactly.
Right.
It's called empathy. It's called being empathetic to somebody's situation. We all know somebody who have died.
Yep.
And I mean, the people who doing that, man, y'all are borderline sick with it. You know what I mean? Like, even like my comrades who doing it, like, shout out to the soldiers who lost their life back in 98 or whatever,
2005. I mean,
like, come on, man. I'm a soldier, so don't put them eggs in that basket.
Don't compare it.
Like, we gonna get our respect.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need y'all civilian help.
Right.
Yeah.
We gonna get our respect. So whether we fall or however we fall or whatever, we gonna get ours. We don't need your help. Remembrance and all that.
Yeah,
we got a whole day.
We got a whole Memorial Day.
And like, our brothers do their job, as they see fit. So, like, the civilians that try to push their agenda, like, that's sick. So chill out.
That's why I tell them, I'm like, I don't care what. I'm like, have you served? I'm like, have you? I don't care what your granny did. I don't care what your brother did. I don't care if your uncle was in goddamn the Korean War. I don't care if your granddaddy Theodis was, in World War II. What did you do? If you didn't do anything, then I'm not trying to hear it.
Then chill. It's sad to see people who are judging people by who they're mourning for and how they're mourning. You know what I mean? Like, this is serious. And you have people on there like, my granny died. Nobody prayed for me. Y'all pray for me. I don't like you.
No.
So I'm actually just gonna delete you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When your funky ass brother that got shot, that messing with them trainings, you know what I'm saying? And you talking about sending a prayer out to your brother, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You want to be empathetic because your brother got shot, you know what I'm saying, messing in this gay man home, and goddamn the other gay dude came back and busted your brother in the ass, you know what I'm saying? Right. No pun intended.
Man, now, I don't need people to, help me mourn my grandma or none of that. Like, our family good, and we gonna do and carry the torch or whatever we got. We gonna do that, like, in our own circle.
Exactly.
We don't need your help, or you shouldn't want somebody else's help. From social media to help you grieve and all that.
Oh, we forgot about the GoFundMe's.
In the GoFundMe, I mean,
yes.
Some people actually. Now, what's messed up is, like, people who have misused it. Like, you got family members who jump off.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you want us to contribute to your GoFundMe, and we didn't know your people.
Right.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's called, you want me to be empathetic to your situation that y'all wasn't prepared before you died. So you know what I'm saying. So you want me to have empathy towards you. It's the same thing with Kobe.
Yeah.
8-9 people died in that plane, and you know what I'm saying. You don't want us to feel some kind of way. A father died with his daughter
in his arms. Apparently,
that's what I read. Two
fathers died with their daughter.
Yeah.
And you don't want us to feel some kind of way about that, especially people who have kids.
Exactly.
Man, look, me, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I seen it, it was like a hit, kind of like when I found out about Tupac. Like, but I wasn't a fan of Kobe like that. However, like, I still felt it. Like, damn, almost like Nip. Like, damn, like, because they was doing something for the outside of their own good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were helping other people.
Yeah.
And, like, so I forgot where I was going with that. But
but you felt the connection, even though you didn't know them. You felt the connection.
I didn't go on social media to, like, do all this extra shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, and I always say this, social media has made people feel safe to say shit that they wouldn't say out in public. I said this before, and I always say, you can, you know what I'm saying, if you challenge me on social media, or I'm like, you can challenge me in public, I'm going to be still the same way. But you have multiple people, like 85% of people who talk shit on social media won't bust a goddamn grape in a food fight.
Right, like Joe said on our live that, amen, I don't even post on that caliber of emotional distress. Like, just posting that initial reaction, man, it's like, take a chance to breathe a little bit take a chance to take it all in first.
Yeah.
Before you start crying on social media. Like, we gonna let you have that, but take that personal time before you say something off the wall or out of character or out of line on social media. You know what I mean? Like that's
and you know, like
extra shit.
You know, like we said before, we're knocking at 40. So it's just like it makes you think about your own life. And that's what really got me. I found out at work. So I was like, bitch, don't you cry. You see what I'm saying? Like I had to kind of just suck it up and keep on moving.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But the whole time I'm working and I'm like, man, damn, I can't wait to get off and go hug my kids.
Yeah. I mean, see, that's on that line.
Yeah.
When you first heard it. See, when I first heard it, was through a group chat. And then first thing I do, I didn't go post that shit.
No.
I went to go research the sources and seeing where it came from because they didn't kill Jackie Chan.
I just knew it was a hoax. I just knew
because that's when Jay texts me. I'm like, yo, I have to wait. I can't go on TMZ due to the fact of me being a journalist.
Right.
I can't. I have to get more reliable situation. I can't take TMZ, no matter how credible they may be once or twice, they're still tabloid news at the end of the day.
Right.
It was, my opinion, it was messed up the way TMZ reported it. Because
they should have waited.
I mean, even though Kobe is a public figure,
yes,
you don't want a wife. They don't want the world to know their people died before the world to know before they know.
And what I suggested not too long ago to Coco, matter of fact, just like in Afghanistan, soldiers we take care of ourselves. So soldiers in Afghanistan, I know in theater, like anybody get killed from the captain to the cook, the whole internet go on blackout, which means the internet get cut off. Nobody gets a chance to go telling families.
You can't do that with news. You can't.
No. They've done before.
I understand.
They did it before.
I understand what you're saying, but you can't cut.
They've done it before. If you don't remember, I forgot what it was for, but like it was people calling each other. Oh, you do your Facebook work? Mine don't work. Do your anything else work? Mine don't work.
What the thing is, that's a good trade. You can stop Facebook, but you can't.
But what I'm saying is,
you can't stop the internet. The internet is,
you can. You can just like they do in Afghanistan, which it's a good practice. But I see what you're saying. You can't really do that for what.
I mean, we still got text messages. We still got that news is going to get out. But what I'm saying with TMZ, if this happened, at least let the people tell.
That's what I'm saying. Families. Like, so my point exactly. Like, the purpose for that was we're going to give a family a chance to get this news first before any soldier, tries to go on that initial reaction and telling family members and this and that. And they went, I didn't get this news officially, so, just like that. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't cry about it. Hey, I waited 3 days, however long it took for the family to get that respect. I mean, didn't nobody really complain about getting blacked out. I mean, so that was good. That was a good way to, still is a good way because they still do that shit.
But the thing with the military, though, is if somebody dies in the military, the reason why they do Operation Blackout because, like you say, it's emotional, but also it's a you can cause a disruption in national security if somebody got hit that wasn't, that has been vital. So that's the reason why the military does it. The real world, you can't kind of ebb and flow like that because we still have, like I said, we still have if they shut down Google search, we still got the dark web to go with.
Yeah.
True. But
now the minds of the public are so fucked up that, like it was the sad part about it. People want to get the award for being the one to post the first shit.
Yeah, this is
like there's no award for that. Like they want to, I seen this, let me post it, let me share it.
It's ratings.
And then ain't no fucking rating. Like it's even in group chats.
It's ratings.
Like they sent the shit and it was fake. They sending fake posts. Did y'all see that? Why?
Jay,
have you read this shit? So they don't even take the time out. They see one fucking picture, one line, and then they want, hey, have y'all seen this? Look what's going on in the world. And when it's somebody fucking trolling and fake your ass, now you looking stupid.
And that's why I always say you gotta check your information when you get it. The way the world is now, the world is built on clouds. If I can come with this first, it's clout.
Ain't no award.
Jay,
ain't no award for being the first motherfucker to post nothing.
But you get that it's that clout. I'm the first.
That attention,
you can't pay no bills for that.
That need for attention.
Hey, look, I watched the interview. I watched the podcast. Atlanta rapper Banks. He just a street cat. Banks. So he was, just going on that. That shit is the devil, man. That clout, like he said, you can't pay bills with clout. You can't, like, what the fuck is that?
I mean,
matter of fact, he said Offset wanted him to be on the song. He couldn't do it. He was too busy or some shit. But is that people do anything for clout is the realest shit ever? Like nowadays, anyway. Because like, first of all, what is it? You can't pay bills with it.
I mean,
you can't. If you don't get no awards for it.
I mean, if you they look at it like this, they see gossip websites that blew up like. Shade Room.
We are contributing to the fuck shit.
Listen to what I'm saying, Jay. They see.
They who?
They see.
They who?
People.
What people?
Men, women, whatever. They see people like DJ Academics. You know what I'm saying? He built. He built the news. I mean, he built a company, or he built a name for himself. Reporting information going on in Chicago with gang culture, who's the hitters, who's this, who's that, and now he's on Complex. So, hey, we live in a Me Too society. If he can do it, maybe I can do it too. Or we got Shade Room. Shade Room, they post rumors all day about people.
Yeah.
Lipstick Alley, they post rumors all day about people. The white version of that, TMZ, the tabloids, they post rumors all day about people, hoping to be right. People buy into that shit. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how the world is functioning these days. This right here, Facebook Live, like we seen at the shooting in what was that in A&M. Instead of making sure somebody is safe,
they're recording.
I mean, I get that. And this has been fucking said year after year after year. Oh, people do this. They do this. And nobody comes with a fucking solution. They just can keep contributing to the dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. Like no matter what you say on Facebook, you say the shit, and the same motherfucker who's saying it gonna be the same motherfucker who do the same shit next week.
Because, again.
Because we are fucking... I don't even know what you call it. It's a word for it.
It's values. The value.
Ain't no fucking value.
It is value. The value system has changed.
And value on what?
In valuing, period. No, the values has changed. It's a me first situation.
No morals.
It values and morals. That's what it is.
So what's the solution?
The only solution is you have to reset. People got to change their mindset.
Hey man, they ain't no fucking. That's wishful thinking.
No,
like I know, but one of my solutions are not contributing to this shit. Like I always say, like I am not submitting to the way of this fake Facebook shit. Like my life ain't that shit.
Jay, so that goes back to morals and values, right?
Okay.
We just said morals and values,
right?
So you have all these kids these days. This is all they know is the phone, right?
Okay.
When all you know is the phone, your life is ran by the phone. Who knows what first? So that goes back to parenting, morals, and values, right?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm not contributing to the fuck shit.
So that goes back to your morals, principles, and values.
So what's the solution? Fuck that. What's the solution worldwide?
You agree with Mike, but you want a solution. But
right, like
but you have
keep
to remember
talking in circles about it. Like so,
but you have to remember that nothing is actually new under the sun. There's always something that fucks with people's moral values. You know what I mean? There's always something. Like it used to be BET Uncut. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be other things.
But the thing is with BET Uncut came on at 2:00 in the goddamn morning.
I would stay up to watch it.
At 2:00 it came on at 2:00 in the morning, where majority of the time children are not gonna be up to watch BET Uncut.
The Box.
The box is a whole nother situation.
When folks were stealing, you had to have the little chip for your satellite. People were stealing satellite. I mean, there's waves of things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like things come in waves. We won't be tied to phones forever. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you got your grandma.
Like it's not forever.
Keep your in-house business in-house.
I remember that saying.
You keep your in-house business. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have these right here to go run and tell something went bad in relationship. Matter of fact, yesterday, this happened Saturday. It was this chick who said, she went on Facebook, would it be wrong to go to another man if your man can't do something to you? Now, this is a common sense motherfucking question, right?
That's cheating.
Know what I'm saying? If your man can't do something for you, know what I'm saying? If he can't help you with something, is it wrong to go to another man?
Yeah, it is.
Well, the explanations that was in this thing. Well, he couldn't do it, so I had to get it done myself. No, you sit down with your man, y'all figure out a way to get it done together.
Right. You don't go to another man. You just don't do
so that. I put the comment, I'm like, shit. If you go to another man, basically relationship is fucking over. That is.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? You go to another man for help, basically the relationship is over.
Yeah. Like
so
how you get that $40?
So
how you get it?
So come back around, chick talking about she big single. The next thing she talking about, I guess I'm single and this and that. She all partying and shit, right? I'm big single. I'm big single. Couple hours later, she made a post, who can come pick me up from work?
Oh, baby.
You see what that's the morals and that's clout right there. If my woman can't do something for me, then I'm about to run on social media and tell the world my woman doesn't do. No, we about to sit up here and talk. Well, hey, what's the issue? What's going on? People have this thing like, I want attention. Attention has always been the root of fucking issues in the world. Attention is a motherfucker.
Yeah. So what's the solution?
Hey, shit, it's morals and values, Jay.
Well, I mean,
when you got grandmas,
so there's no solution.
When you got grandmas 35 years old,
there's no solution, people.
It is a solution. You know what I'm saying?
What's the solution?
Things evolve and things change naturally.
For the words, it's been changing for the fucking words. Like this social media shit.
I think that's your mindset.
It's the fucking.
I think that's your mindset because I don't have to tell my kids to put down their phone. When they want to go outside, they go outside. When they want to pick up a basketball, they be like, oh, okay, well, mama, I'm going to see you later. We're going to go down the street play basketball. You see what I'm saying? Like, they getting tired of this. You know, and I also noticed the other day, kids playing basketball outside. Like, you have to but you teach the youth, and we remind each other. When you have real friends, you could be like, hey, girl, don't post that shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know what? Your nigga ain't going to like that, and I'm not going to pick your black ass up from work. You see what I'm saying? There's nobody to. We don't check each other.
They can condone the fuck shit.
Condone the fuck shit. Yeah, girl. Hey.
I'm gonna throw fuel on the fire.
I'm not gonna do that with my friends. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna call the bitch. I'm gonna be like, bitch, no, I can't pick you up. So I'm gonna need for you to not don't talk about your dude like that, or don't post no more ass pics. Like how you gonna find a husband, girl? You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain things that you can help govern the people around you when they actually give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? But we have to get back to that, and that's where the morals and the standards and all that good stuff comes in. But are we talking to each other? That's the solution. It's communication.
I mean, they on their phone, so
we don't talk to each other. But no, I'm saying no. You can text your friend and be like, hey,
take this down. Hey, don't I go on Facebook? Hey, take this down. Hey, take this down. Why I gotta take it down? I'm like, look at what you doing. You know what I'm saying?
I would tell my friends
you posting dope on Facebook. Hey, bro, take this shit down.
Thank you. That's a big one. That's a big one. Or you see somebody taking the wrong direction in their life. I mean, I'm not just gonna sit up there and just let my people take the wrong direction. But we're so into minding our business. Mind your business. No, you are my business.
I mean, I don't have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, you my business. If I see you post something like, Jay, you good? You know, you all right? Mike post something that's a little off. Hey, the hell wrong with you? What's going on? You know, I have a host of friends that I would do that for. And if I don't do it for you, you're not my friend. But you know, hey. It's about communication at the end of the day. And what are we teaching our kids? What are we teaching each other? Because I learn something every day from somebody. Even my new coworkers. We went out last night. You know, I mean, it's about the people you connect with. People don't know how to connect anymore.
No, people fucked up. People like people. It's always been about me situation, but like I said. If you have no morals or values, like I said, the grandmothers today are fucking 35 years old. Lord. What the fuck are you gonna teach your 20-year-old daughter about life and how to raise fucking kids? It's nothing you can teach them unless you made a total 180 in life and goddamn do what you're supposed to do. But even with that. Your daughter wouldn't be got pregnant at 20 if she wouldn't know what the fuck you been through. Getting pregnant at 35. You kind of get what I'm saying?
It's 50-50.
Nah, ain't no fucking 50-50. If you had a baby at fucking 15 and your daughter turned back around and get pregnant at fucking 20, it's a disconnect some goddamn way.
I mean, hey, I was born in high school, so
my thing is at least be legally an adult. If you please, at least can you get past the 18 mark? That's what I'm really asking for because I'm having a hard enough time raising y'all. So imagine me being a granny.
You just compounding all this shit. You just compounding shit. This goes back, and I hate to say this, fathers was in the home. Goddamn. People knew if you had a baby at a certain age, you was going clear across the fucking country and you was never being spoke about again. You just turn up like in the fucking soap opera.
But now they walking around, skipping school, eating hot Cheetos with their flip-flops on.
Now you having goddamn baby shower. You getting congratulated for having a baby at fucking 14. Nah, motherfucker, you a failure. I know it may sound harsh for me saying that. You failed as a fucking parent. And you failed as a fucking kid.
And it's happening very frequently. I mean,
I wouldn't say
it's a lot, but
you wouldn't say that. Why you wouldn't say that?
I mean, I still stand on 50-50. Like it's about the fucking person you are. Like you can have a baby at 14 and throw your fucking life away and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna live off.
Yeah, I didn't say you failed at that. You a fucking failure at that point. Now, I didn't say you can't redeem yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to stay in that situation. You don't have to stay
But if you have a baby,
you keep moving.
At that point, you are a fucking failure at this point.
And we have moments where we
made a mistake, maybe.
A baby's a big fucking mistake. Going to jail is a big fucking mistake.
It's life altering.
It's not a failure. Is what I'm saying.
When something alters your life like that, you have to.
That's an L. That's a failure. That's an L.
You have to fight your way out of that.
What you mean how?
There's plenty of women that had babies at 14 and successful. Like
Jay, I didn't say that.
Regardless if they flipped their life around or whatever the fuck.
Hard.
Like it's gonna be hard, but
you still failed at that point. At that point in your life, you failed.
You fucking flunk out of high school. Bitch, you a failure.
Because
you have a baby, you have a mistake, bitch, you gonna take care of your responsibilities. You gonna keep on moving. You ain't gonna have this baby and just say, fuck my life. You gonna keep on, if you my child.
That's not what I'm saying.
What you saying? What's your job? What's your job to have a pass and fail grade at 14?
Your job is to go to school and make it goddamn out of high school.
But you still a fucking human at the you still get horny and all that shit. And just because she ain't have a rubber, she failed in life because she let her go.
Hold up. You failed as a parent by not telling them what's gonna happen if that you get pregnant.
You can tell them they still can do whatever they have the power to do whatever they want to do.
So you made the choice to be a failure, right?
Well, how you fail though? Like. What you can't do after you have a fucking baby?
Jay, you got fucking pregnant. Jay,
your lifestyle.
Okay,
what you mean?
This is the thing. At 14, between the ages of 14 and 16, you can't work. You can't go and work.
First of all, that whole shit, the whole age and all that shit is fucking new. The government just put that shit on, so it's been fucking females having kids early in
But we don't get cotton no more. Like not now. You know, I mean, back in those days. That and other places. What is it? Alabama, where are the like it's different ages in different
it's different ages and different shit. But once your goddamn cherry pop and all this shit, bitch, you grown. Now
Jay, it's the mentality, bro. You a fucking you can barely take care of this motherfucker. So how the fuck is you gonna goddamn contribute taking care of two other motherfuckers? This goddamn silly horny motherfucker don't got pregnant. That's what I'm saying. You failed at that point. Now you can pick yourself up after that and be better.
Yeah, you can be better, but I don't call it a failure. That's what I'm saying.
What else would you call it, Jay?
Shit, you fucking got a baby. Like
all those little bitches on goddamn.
I know a lot of little bitches where I come from. That's what I'm saying. Like
so those at 16. I mean, any point in high school you have a baby.
I was fucking born in high school, so there's no way I'm gonna say that's a failure.
Well, I mean,
Jay, did your mom not goddamn at this point?
She ain't fail at shit. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Jay, if you have a baby, I understand you
I'm not saying that because whatever. I'm saying because I know there's another side to being pregnant and being a bum bitch and then getting pregnant and still.
You're not listening to what I'm saying at all.
What's the failure? What you can't do after you get a baby at 14.
Bruh, I just said. You failed up to that point. It's up to you now to improve where you fucked up in.
I don't see it as you're gonna have a hard time getting past this threshold, but I don't see it as a failure. That's all I'm saying.
If a nigga robbed a liquor store in high school and go to jail, did he not fail life at that point? Yes or no?
Say what now?
If a nigga robbed a liquor store in high school, did he not fail in that point? Yes or no?
If he robbed a liquor store in high school.
In high school and get caught and go to jail. Did he not fail at that point? I'm not saying he can't improve his life, but you're a failure at that point.
I mean, you got an L on your record. I mean,
what the fuck?
They ain't same shit. They ain't. Sorry,
Jay. It's the same.
I don't look at it like that.
Callers, please call in 817-760-3395. Now, it may comes off harsh the way I'm saying it. But
ain't nobody harsher than me. I don't give a fuck about is it harsh or sweet.
But it's reality, though.
I don't see it as a failure. That's all I'm saying.
We all know that life is precious. We get that. But there are times in life where we fail. You see what I'm saying? Like, in 9th grade, I had to repeat some shit. You see what I'm saying? But I still graduated on time. So I had to go to summer school. I had to,
So you was a failure.
In 9th grade, I had to repeat some shit.
You was literally a failure. Like on paper, you was a fucking failure. I mean, but that's not the same shit to me.
It is the same.
It
is the same, and it's a different caliber of that because giving birth and everything changes within you. And And I mean, I can't say that in no way their mind is ready or anything like that because their body's ready. You know what I mean? It's biology. You see what I'm saying?
Like it ain't about your age. It's what you go through that makes you mature. So
they can't get no job. Like a 14-year-old girl, 14-year-old boy.
Your favorite artist is Tupac, right?
I wouldn't say my favorite, but okay, go ahead.
So what's the song Brenda Got a Baby about? Being a failure, right?
She was a failure in her own mind. She felt if you go to that point and then throw your baby away, like you are somebody told you was a failure and you believed it.
So what I just said, Jay,
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna believe it. I ain't that bitch,
Jay.
I ain't gonna believe you what you talking about. Cause I got my own.
Jay, she failed when she had that baby. Society, the whole song is about fucking failure.
Society told her she was a failure and she believed it.
So therefore, if you rob, like I said, I'm going back to robbing a liquor store. If you rob a liquor store at 16 and you get locked up in the pen, you are a failure. You just say it's about your maturity and your mindset, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, you have to improve your mind to be like, yo, I fucked up and did this. Let me learn something so I can get out of jail and better myself. Because I failed at this point in my life.
I mean, it's a lot that goes behind that particular situation. Because that's different from having a fucking baby.
Jay, it's both. Those are life altering situations.
That's okay. I give you that. But I don't think she failed just because she had. I mean, if other shit come to play, maybe. But if just to have a fucking baby, then you ain't. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Like
Jay, if one of my girls was to have a baby at this point, I would feel like a fucking failure. Because
society is doing other shit, and so just because you doing that, so you not going on the same page that society say you need to fucking go on.
No. That
would be personal for him.
No. That's
what I'm saying.
That's his own. That's his own shit.
That would be personal.
Look, that's why I say what's a failure in your fucking guideline. If you have, if your shit was, I'm gonna do this, my daughter's gonna be school, and then I'm gonna do that. But if you somewhere along the way,
because I'm raising you and I have a plan for you, and I want what's best for you.
A baby's not best.
How the fuck you know that? Like,
Jay,
what make it so bad?
Having a baby at fucking 16, a kid having a baby,
14, 12. Shit, I know motherfuckers who got, and they perfectly fine. They ain't have to do all these tricks and shit to fucking make their life better after that.
Now, I can't say no. They are not emotionally okay.
817-760-3395. Please call into the show.
Like, you see what they show you.
Man, fuck society and what it try to tell me how to feel.
I've had 3 kids, so I can tell you that they are not okay, and that's what I'm saying. It was after 18 when I had mine, so it's just like it's a whole psychological thing. It's mental. It's a little bit of everything involved in that. So it's just like, hey, you have to think about age 14, but you said 12, so 12. Like you just got your period type shit. Man, you know? You don't know your pussy from a hole in the ground.
Where I'm from,
you don't know nothing. You probably had one partner. One.
Man, fuck
and he gonna run off.
Where I'm from, the only thing it is to do is fuck and play sports. When you get out of high school, that's it. But ain't shit to do. You
don't see the issue with when you just said all it is to do is fuck for children.
So what I'm saying, and I've been in that same wave, and I ain't fucked up. None of my people fucked up. We good. We ain't have to do all this extra shit to be successful. Like
Jay, you want to say that you the exception, right?
I'm not just the only one. Is what I'm saying. I know females that had babies early age, and they are good. They're good. They ain't fucked up because they had a baby at an early age. They had a good support team.
You have to because they can't pay for anything. They had a good support
team. Even if you don't, shit,
they can't do anything.
Or be like Brenda and throw your shit away. But that's on you. If you're a weak-minded bitch, you probably do some shit like that. But shit, the females I know, they strong as fuck, and they ain't gonna let nobody tell them, what to do, how to do. They gonna make a way out of no way.
Jay, what I am saying,
they ain't no failure. I don't give a fuck what you saying.
Hey, you can look at it how you want to look at it, but you are a failure if you have a baby in fucking high school.
You can look at it how you if their parent didn't have no fucking plan for them, then you don't know that parent plan for them.
So you telling me you can look at mine telling me any parent in America wants them to have a goddamn baby in goddamn high school.
Fuck society and what society try to.
They trying to get more food stamps.
It ain't about society.
Why not? It's society change. It's society change.
I guarantee every fucking bitch.
You won't say that. If society change your way of thinking every fucking generation, what you think it is?
Jay, you want us to improve as black people, right? Do you want us to improve as black people? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So having babies in fucking high school is not an improvement plan. That's what goes along with the fuck shit that you're talking about. Yeah, that you want us to get us away from.
There are some things that should be done before we start reproducing like that. But what I'm saying is she ain't no failure. I don't give a fuck what you try to throw in there. Just because a female have a baby at 14, don't make her a failure. Don't make her being not successful later on down the road. She might.
No, he said they can turn it around.
You can turn it around.
It ain't no goddamn turnaround point. Like, what's the failure?
What the fuck? Can you have fucking 817?
You have a child, so you fucked up your life.
817-760.
You had a child, so you fucked up your life. I don't get it.
817-760-3395. Please, somebody call into the show. Please, somebody call into the show. 817-760-3395. 95. Hold on, let me put this in the chat.
760 what?
3395. We are discussing failure. And are you a failure if you have a baby at 14 and can you turn your life around after that? 817-760-3395. Vet, what's your take on it?
I mean, like I said, it's you at that age.
I mean, is she a hoe?
At that age, no. Like I said, she might have just had one partner.
What are you turning your life around for? Like
turning it around because you have to start from the ground up. You just pushed out a whole baby.
You got a whole goddamn child that you can't.
And you gotta turn your life around.
You can't teach shit to.
You do. Like it's mind. Having a child is mind altering.
Okay.
Like, like depression is after that. Like your mind, everything changes about you. Everything. And especially, okay, let's say the little nigga run off. Okay. Hey, what you mean okay?
Okay, go ahead.
He run off.
And shit, my old motherfucker, whatever you want to call it,
as soon as she had a baby, she 14, she can't work, she can't legally work. Who gonna watch the baby? When is she gonna be able to go back to school?
Look,
she can't go hang out with her friends. She won't have a social life. No, that's failure. And that's what I'm saying. No, think about it this way.
Okay.
Think about it. Let's say you have a daughter.
Okay.
Okay. This your baby girl.
Okay.
All right. She gets pregnant, and this nigga run off on her. That means you have another child.
No,
yes. No, you gonna go kill him. That's what you gonna do, Jay.
Nah, I mean,
am I right? That man is gonna die.
At the end of the day, like that's my daughter. So, and that's my grandchild. So I'm gonna look at it.
But what would you look at her and say? She's 12, between the 12. Okay, not even a teen yet.
Like,
not even a teen yet.
I got a lot of cousins and shit like that, so I've been a part of that process.
But that's a cousin.
I mean, shit.
That's a cousin.
Cousin or a stranger, like, I don't think that's a failure. Is what I'm saying.
It's different.
Like regardless of what the fuck your baby, people gonna go through shit.
Because
like,
I know people personally who have become grandparents as of lately, and their daughters are young. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And they're struggling. We all have our struggles financially these days. You know what I'm saying? So to have to bring another mouth to feed, it can be heart-wrenching. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, but it's not a failure. It can be successful.
Ups and downs are failures.
It can be successful.
You have highs and lows. The lows are called failures. I mean, that is the name. A low is a failure.
You said a baby. We ain't say all these struggles.
But I mean, a baby is a blessing. Don't
How the fuck you know she gonna have to go through struggles though? Like what?
She is mentally, physically. She can't go out no more. She can't do anything.
Well, how you know that support system?
I know too. I know for a fact. Okay, you gonna let your daughter go to a party, get pregnant again? You better sit your ass down somewhere.
I mean, look.
You popping your neck because you feel what the fuck I'm saying.
The damage
you ain't
is
finna
done.
go pop that thing no more.
But the
you
damage
sit
is
your
done
ass
at that
down.
point. Like the damage is done. Like you can't put the baby
you can
back
damage
in there.
that again and again. And see, you're not gonna keep failing. You see what I'm saying? It's a cycle. But there are fucked up moms out there who like, yeah, had that baby. I need some more food stamps.
See,
had that baby. I need some more Section 8.
Y'all flipping the script and shit.
No, I'm
not flipping the script. We telling you.
This is what's wrong with our people, though. And I'm not saying that it's just our people, but we know some fucked up individuals.
Yeah, we know some fucked up situations, but we ain't talking about just a fucked up situation.
But it lowers us on the totem pole, too. Because when they look at me,
they who?
Oh, you were a young mother. You were this, you were that. You get looked.
No,
I get that too.
Okay, so
I get that too.
On,
but I'm telling you that it is because of society. We can't say, okay, shit that baby out. No. Listen, we can't say shit that baby out and go pick that cotton.
I close my case. Fuck society.
So let me ask you this. So are we celebrating success when MTV 16 and pregnant? Are we celebrating success?
What?
Or when MTV come out,
that motherfucker come on every goddamn month. A new season coming on, so shit. Hell
yeah. You don't see the issue with that. How that's glorifying letting girls get pregnant because they think they're gonna get a TV show or something like that, or
man, look, you throwing all these
different
scenarios.
I'm not throwing tangibles in there.
I'm not basing my answer off all these goddamn scenarios.
I'm talking about.
You said, do I feel like
you are
having a child at a young age is a failure? I said no. Case closed. Like. Now you saying all this other shit. No, you go to start talking scenarios, then I'm gonna have to.
It's not scenarios.
What you mean?
At the end of the day,
talk about this bitch ain't got no parents. The bitch go, oh, well,
you a fucking failure.
I sure did bring up scenarios because I know those scenarios.
That's what I'm saying. We talk about scenarios. Then
scenarios. It's all kind of scenarios, but see, not everything is cupcakes and butterflies. So we have to look at the fucked up part.
It's 50-50.
But we just got to talk about communication and morals and how can we solve it. This is how we solve it, by looking at it for what the fuck it is, and you already know that.
What I said is, if a motherfucker get pregnant at 14, 16, whatever, she's just not considered a failure on that merit alone. Not to me. Think how the fuck you want to think, but me, I don't think she's a failure on that merit.
We're not trying to change your mind.
Sure when it comes to the mindset of the world, you are the only, you are the percentile that thinks it's not a failure to the parent and the child. And I understand you say fuck society and all this shit, but you talking about you want to improve how we are as a community, and how can we stop this shit? That is one of the ways of stopping this shit. Is goddamn helping these kids have a conducive childhood to make them successful adults.
Man, you worry about the adults sticking bananas in their pussy. I mean, they the ones teaching kids that shit.
Potassium, I don't know, but I don't know about that. But
the adults got more fucking change to make than a little bit. So I would bet my money on the girl that don't know shit versus the adult that's supposed to be responsible for doing all this fuck shit on the internet. So what we got? You got the number up there?
The number in the chat?
817-760-3395. You want to call in.
We got quiet. We got quiet because this is just like, it's unexplainable how much you change after you give birth. So it's just
let's call it.
Look, I know what birth does. I just delivered 11 gorgeous puppies. And the mother
you a grandpappy.
I'm a grandpappy.
Hold on,
get that.
Pooped.
Hold on, we trying to get a woman's perspective. Hold on.
We gonna call? They don't know what's going on.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Like I said, if you want to call in 817-760-3395. On to the next thing until somebody calls in. What else is going on in the world?
In the world, I mean, the Grammys were on.
I ain't talking about this.
Oh,
no, I mean, I'm just saying.
Before we move on to that.
Before we go, we gotta. So,
fuck that. I just want to say R.I.P. to DJ Star. He was a well-known DJ in Monroe, Louisiana. 100.1 The Beat, and list goes on. He
one moment.
Put on a lot of people that's from there, like Nina Loretta, Pretty Nina, Louisiana Cash out of Grambling State, just to name a few. So rest in peace, DJ Star. He's gonna be missed.
All right. Shout out to DJ Star and the people in Monroe. And our condolences with his passing. Anthony Gardner.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you watching the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your take on a 14-year-old having a baby? Is she a failure and the parents a failure? And can they improve their life after that?
Yes, having a child at the age of 14, you're a failure. And I had my first child, when I was 19. I was still living at home, daddy's girl. And at the end of the day, I didn't have a way to take care of my child. I was a failure. And I honestly feel like I disappointed my parents because I know I was raised better than that. But at the end of the day, you're still a failure no matter what. Because then I had to figure out how to get out there and take care of my child by myself, even though I still had my family. They helped me out. But at the end of the day, who want to depend on their parents when you went out there and made that baby? So you got to get out there and get it yourself to take care of your child. So like Coco said, it's a life-altering situation. You have to figure out how to do all this on your own. You may have a village, but at the end of the day, that's not their responsibility. That's your responsibility to take care of your child. So yes, at the end of the day, you are a failure. And as for the TV show 16 and Pregnant, I think that's the reason why teen pregnancy is so high now, because they glorify having kids at a young age. I'm sorry, your kids are talking to me. But yeah, at the end of the day, you're a failure when you have a child at an early age. That's all I got to say. Phone, ma'am. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mama was talking. I couldn't hear you. Kind of, well, mad and disappointed. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm still a kid myself. Yeah. Mhm. I really don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I forgot. All right.
experience. Like you got some that can't fucking handle it, can't take it. Where's the nearest clothes hanger? Like you got some that get love no matter what, and they don't feel that pressure as much as somebody. You can have your fuck. I disappointed my pops, like, but guess what? That's not the end of the world. Like
that's what I'm saying, Jay. Just because she failed and I feel like a failure, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to go harder. You know what I'm saying, to make sure she's right. I got to go hard. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of failure. You know what I'm saying? Failure helps you correct you where you was wrong at. Now my job is now. I got to make, you know what I'm saying? Now you know how hard it is out here with a baby, right? Now, honestly, like you said, you got the wonderful support system in the world. But goddamn, you can't do shit you want to do in high school. You can't hang out no more. Right. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You became an adult at 14 years old.
Like in these times, when you said that they can like they can't support themselves.
What about the father that leaves and the fucking son got to become the fucking man of the house any fucking way?
The dad is a failure.
And the dad is a failure, and the mother. Let me say this, because you have a lot of black men out here, young black boys.
No sound.
We got no sound. Can y'all hear us now? I say we should have sound. Okay.
But let's go ahead and give these last.
Okay. But what I was saying with what you saying about the man in the house, no kid, regardless if a man leaves, mother should make him pick up that slack because it's not a man in the house. You got plenty of kids. I'm not saying you can't go out and go hurt your mother. I mean, go help your mother with a job or whatever. But that child, that young man, shouldn't feel obligated. His only job is to go to school.
Correct.
That's his only job.
I mean, look, all this is like you say, hits me different because all of that I've been through, and I don't feel like I'm a failure. I don't feel like I did have to do some extra shit as a child because I became the man of the house.
Well, no, but see, okay, wait a minute. He didn't say that the child would be a failure.
But no, he the father and all that, and the effects that have on that child. Like I don't feel like I got a lot of residual effects other than maturing faster. I've matured faster, like, you know, I matured as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, like I say, I was born in high school
because you felt like you had to. Did your
mom?
Was your mom? If you don't mind me asking, was your mom like, "Hey, you're the man of the house, and I want you to take this"? See, you felt that though as a man. I mean, as a young man,
she didn't put that pressure on you.
No, she didn't put it on me
because she raised you right. And that's what I'm saying. That you are her success. You see what I'm saying? Like she changed that shit around because shit could have went real bad.
And that's why I say, like, but that's 10 years after, you know, having me at a young age.
Because your mom became a sheriff, right?
Huh?
She became law enforcement.
Nah. She could have been in a WNBA if the shit was back then. Like, she was the basketball star, had me in high school, but she couldn't play her senior year. So they kind of slowed her up. I mean, if you want to say that's a failure because it slowed her up a couple months from going to college, I mean, she pushed through that shit.
That's what I'm saying, though. But she was older though. She was older than like 14. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a different scenario. You see what I mean? She could go out and get it how she lived. Man, when you
but
in middle
she was
school,
still high school though. Like, you know, he was staying with grandmama and you know, the nigga was there for a minute, like type shit. Like, it wasn't like all everything laid out for her. Like, she had to go through some challenges. So that's why I'm saying you can go through challenges, but to say that's a failure and not be able to just roll. I mean, I get what you're saying, but there's another way too. There's another side of that story too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still can be successful after you take an L. That's all I'm saying. And don't say either it's gonna be an L or it's gonna be a loss or it's gonna be a lesson. And I guarantee your mother took that L and made it a lesson to make sure you had, you know what I'm saying, you won't have to go through the same things. You know, even though you did have your little struggles growing up. You know what I'm saying? You have these women out here that they father left. Oh, and now, okay, you the man of the house, you got to help me pay these bills. So you got these young boys out here going, stealing, robbing me, because mama got, you know what I'm saying, mama had all these kids. And now, you know what I'm saying, now I'm the man of the house, I got to make sure they have food on the plate. I got to have food on the plate. When they are kids, we're forcing children to grow up and not be kids. When we all talk about staying in a child's place, you know what I'm saying, we can't force maturity on a kid. That's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not ready. You know what I'm saying? That's when you see people with emotional issues that's all fucked up and dead inside, it's because they had to mature way before it was their time.
I mean, I don't know how, different strokes, different folks, man. Look, hey, it depends on how you grow up and how you take it. Like, even when you're talking to somebody, you can't expect them to feel how you feel on something, expect them to think or agree.
No,
I'm just saying, like, different people come up different. So, like, say if your uncle touched you or something, like, you're going to feel different in certain aspects or in the conversation or whatever. So...
And it's up to you to not to stay in a victim's place forever.
Yeah, right.
You gotta push through that.
And that goes back to what we said. When they took, you know what I'm saying, that uncle took away that child's innocence. That child's not a failure.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The uncle just took away that child's innocence and made that child mature way faster than it was supposed to mature. So now that, you know what I'm saying, they gotta navigate and all this shit. The child, they are collateral damage out of all this.
Right.
They are collateral damage. And you know what I'm saying, and I hope, you know what I'm saying, I hope anybody who goes through that, even girls that get pregnant, you know what I'm saying, somebody sits them down and let them know, hey, this is where we went wrong at. I understand you have these urges and these feelings, but you can't go on everything that you feel, right? Because the little boy that you're messing with is a child too. Now, you got two kids in this situation. You know what I'm saying? He can't go do what he want to do no more. He has natural energy and all this stuff. And we talking about broken homes. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't had a chance to live his life to go, you know what I'm saying, to see what I want to do, what I want to be. So he's cooped up in the house. And now we got these motherfuckers, like you say, this shit right here.
Yep.
It's you know what I'm saying, I'm having issues at home. All somebody got to do is inbox me. Oh, and now I got another baby I'm dealing with. I don't know what I'm saying. I haven't got fulfillment out this situation. Now I got another baby because I ain't had a chance to grow up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying. When you throw different scenarios in it, then yes, you can feel any fucking age and can bounce back. But me personally, I just don't think every situation like that is.
No, it's always exceptions. It's always exceptions to the rule. I'm just talking about the.
And that's all I was saying. It's not like black and white. Like there's some gray shit, and like in between that gray shit is a lot of, speculations and opinions.
But we have concluded this podcast, and also just want to let you know this was off the fucking dome that we have. You know what I'm saying? This represents the kind of chemistry that we have, that we can have a whole fucking conversation that went from something to some whole other goddamn shit. But anyways, like I said, right now we in here, and this is a temporary situation. But just be ready when season 3 start. Season 3 is gonna be on some whole other shit. Just want to let y'all know that in
Next
advance.
level type shit.
Next level type shit.
We're not gonna be in this hospital room. we gotta go take our medication and everything. Shit, with the nurse waiting. So,
I'll tell you.
So, all right. You got anything to say, Jay, before we go?
Nah, man, this your boy Spiteful Jay, and as you can see, hey, this is real cutthroat, no filter. Like we say what we feel, we say, I give our opinions off with no ill will after that shit. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in, giving y'all opinions on the live channel. We really appreciate that. So y'all keep it up, and if you don't mind, go to YouTube and subscribe to the Spiteful Ones TV. And yeah, that's all I got.
Go.
All right, well, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
All right, next Tuesday. Hey, we out.
Peace.